What up? It's Zen. How are you guys? Um I don't know how I get caught up in these motherfucking videos talking about these people, but I'm doing it. And it's not well, I am interested, and I think it's because I'm hearing you guys like ask questions about what's going on. Let's just say that this is really effing hard to take up for somebody. I honestly just don't know what to say about first of all, my focus was not on Meghan Markle. Now, time has moved on. These kids have been buried, families have been buried. Everybody's moving towards trying to find solutions about in regards to violence in America. So I decided to take a look at, everybody's point of view about, what they were thinking in regards to Meghan Markle, right? I just decided, hey, why not take a look and see what they're talking about and see why they're saying these things about old girl. Um, this is just commentary before I get into a general read about Troop in the Stars and a royal family and yada yada. It's really hard. First of all, I was not taking up for Meghan Markle. I was only trying to be fair in my assessment of the actual situation, which is we need to pay attention about the violence of pay attention to the violence of what's going on in America. Obviously, time will move on, and you kind of won't hear about Uvalde for a while. There might be an anniversary after all the kids have been buried. New like already more shootings have happened in this country, so that's what I was like, talking about. I wasn't really paying attention, or nor did I give a fuck about Meghan Markle. Literally did not. Then, you know, I got a few emails and I also saw some videos in regards to Meghan Markle and people just explaining to me why they didn't like, why they thought Meghan Markle was wrong. I don't understand why they took the time to email me, but they did. Okay, so I got some emails from people who were, basically explaining why they thought Meghan Markle was wrong. So I was like, I can only be fair. Let me look at it. And I'm only coming from a place of like trying to be fair. Now, with that being said, I did start taking a look at videos to see what was happening with this woman. And literally, she brought her own friggin' photographers. That's what they were saying. And also, nobody was really paying attention to her. And there were also media people that came forward and was like, we weren't coming for Meghan Markle. We didn't like chase her around. And then once I saw that, you could look at the video and see, yeah, they wasn't really paying attention to Meghan Markle. Um, and then she went from cross to cross, looking at whatever. I don't know what she was looking at or pretending to be concerned. I'm not really sure, what her emotional state was. So, well, let's actually pull on it. What was Meghan Markle's emotional state when she went to go to Uvalde? And once again, this is all spectating. I can only pull on the energies, and I might not be pulling the right energy, but I'm gonna try to see what I could see, and let's see what was Meghan's intentions. What were her pure intentions? As in, were they pure towards her agenda or towards what was going on in Uvalde? Megan little okay. I'm gonna tell you why I feel all these things happening. It's weird because everybody knows this too. Everybody's pretending to be the high priest. First of all, Megan knew that this was an opportunity for her to get some publicity and work with her pockets. What's going on with her pockets, right? This was really staged. This was staged. This was staged. She went out there to get some publicity. With the Page of Wands, and this could be I saw somebody say earlier, and I quite find it to be true that, this could be a media card, the Three of Pentacles. This looks like, Megan was really out there trying to, she was resting, she was chilling out until she found something that she could like move towards, which was this Uvalde. So she did take the opportunity, and the Page of Wands talk about that. She did take an opportunity to go out there and, sort of get a little publicity, and shocked that it didn't work out for her, right? With the High Priestess being quiet and knowing, I kind of feel like she knew that it wasn't going to work out. She tried anyway with the Fool card. She literally tried to go out there and see if she could make things happen for herself. See if she could, like, try to get a little publicity. So she did literally take an opportunity to do so. The King of Swords. This was strategic. This was a plan. This was something smart. Calamity, grief. King of Swords with the Three of Cups in reverse. She didn't go out there to rescue anybody. There was some calamity and grief, probably on everybody's part. It feels like she strategically went out there to, to prey on people's calamity and grief, which is fucking sad. That she didn't genuinely go out there to be like an empress, to care, to genuinely care. She didn't go out there to do any of that. She went out there. The Three of Pentacles do also talk about like cooperating with other people. But it was in reverse. Oh no, it was not in reverse. No, this isn't the Three of Cups. This is the Three of Coins. Three of Pentacles. This was literally for her money. This was work for Meghan Markle. This wasn't her in real grief. This was her grieving over this was a work opportunity for Meghan Markle, which is why she went out there. And I'm only being fair and only saying what the cards are saying. This was manipulative with the Magician card at the bottom of the deck. This was manipulative. This was her greed and lust. This was literally her thinking about her pockets and taking an opportunity to make an appearance, to show that she cares. I can even hear the conversations of her saying, we need to get out there, we need to figure out what's going on. At the same time, her dad did go into the hospital. And my theory is, my theory is that, she, even down to P. Dinah, I think they're going to have something to do with that TV show. And then P. Dinah could correct me if I'm wrong. She could literally come on here and be like, that's not true. But I think they all have something to do with the TV show that's coming out. I think P. Dinah's a part of it now. I think, they're all cooperating. And then she ended up in London. The dad is supposed to be in England too. He didn't tell P. Dinah that he was going to England. He discussed it on his podcast or his show on YouTube before he went into the hospital. So the show right before he went to the hospital, he was saying that he was going to go to England around trooping the colors or whatever. I'm sorry, I don't mean it to be disrespectful. Trooping the color or something like that, to just be around, see if he can get around his family. Now, I honestly do feel like Meghan is in touch with her dad, but they're keeping everything quiet until the TV show comes out, which makes a whole lot of sense. Why would he even make him try to push himself on the royals if they weren't already in conversation in the first place. So to be clear, Meghan Markle she used it as a photo op and an opportunity, which that's too fucking bad that she genuinely did not go out there uh, with serious concern for the kids that died, for the parents, for the families, and for America, for the future of America in regards and concerns to violence, um, in public schools and all of that. That was a photo op for her. And that's really disheartening. It's too bad that, I don't know if I'm naive, but it's really disheartening that, that happened. That she took the opportunity. This was work. This was definitely work. Okay, she took the opportunity to go out there and the Empress card flipped over. Let's see what that's about. Did it fly out again? Justice flew out in the opposite. Queen of Wands flew out. Huh. So no justice for the Queen of Wands. I don't know if that's the way she's feeling. Like, I'm walking away from this bullshit because you people are literally always verbally abusing me. I don't know if that's her. The universe is telling her to, like, you need to keep quiet and do things on your own and figure things, strategize and figure things out within the privacy. Stop taking the opportunity. They're telling her to stop taking these crazy. The Page of Swords is about learning stuff. It's about enthusiastically going into things. It could be jumping on opportunities quick, fast, in a hurry. They may not always be good opportunities, but you're there to jump on it. You're like ready for anything type of energy. And it feels like she was online figuring out, oh, okay, I need to go out there. Here's an opportunity. I'm going to jump on it right now. It doesn't necessarily make it a savory opportunity. She felt like, I'm going to display, my higher self. I'm going to show these people that I am this person. I am this, not religious, but like, well put together person who's like spiritually in tune with the universe, who cares about, the people who I'm feeling like she feels like this, but she's taking crazy opportunities. That doesn't make her look like the most angelic person. It makes her look like she's taking ill opportunities and jumping on opportunities to make herself look good. But has no effect. It literally had no effect at all. Now, I don't think I even wanted to hear from Meghan Markle say anything. But if you were to do something and you went out there, I guess nobody wanted to hear from her anyway. Nobody really wanted to hear what Meghan Markle had to say. So, what was the point? You know what I mean? It was pointless for her to go out there. Now, what mattered was the fact that her dad was really ill and sick and had a stroke and was in the hospital all at the same time. She could have took the time. She was right in California to go talk to her dad and make sure he was okay, and then go swoop up on you Uvalde people and do that as well. For me, that makes her look more human. So the more she's not in contact with her dad, or this is what everybody's talking about too. Like, Meghan doesn't have. She's either secretly seeing her dad in private and nobody knows about it, and that's awesome as well, that she secretly, or she's not giving a fuck about her family, the people that really matter, and she's taking opportunities to go deal with strangers than her own family, and everybody knows your dad was ill and was in the hospital. You didn't go and check on your dad. That would have made you look awesome. That you were like, I'm gonna put my difference aside and go check on my dad. That would have made you look human. And you want to pretend to be these TV shows and these fairy tale movies. Those characters have integrity. They They actually love their family and their dad. They have heart and soul. It was written that way. But the point is, if you're trying to model yourself after something like that, some Disney bullshit that doesn't matter, at least make it look good, bitch. At least, if you're gonna fake it, you know what I mean? Make it look good. Make it Oscar worthy. You don't give a fuck about your dad or what's going on. Uh, oh shit, this came out too. This is Megan fighting the public, being defensive with the public, holding her own. It doesn't necessarily mean she's failing. It means that she's literally holding her own. She's standing up against what's going on. And it's probably through the grace of other people. Meghan Markle is, I kind of feel like she's either pregnant again or she's literally manifesting a new beginning somewhere else, or a new start or a fresh start, especially when it comes to her pockets. So there isn't all this negativity. But what came out behind that is the Five of Swords, which is somebody trying to win at all costs. Um, so if you know you're in a public limelight and people are paying attention to you, what are you pushing out to the people, that you don't give a fuck about your family? That it starts with family first. And if you want to run for president, people pay attention to that as well. Like, how do you treat your own family? You're not doing good with your own family, you ain't gonna do good and with the rest of America and America's families and all these families that are trying to, like, keep it pushing in America and surviving out here. Um, so it does make you look a little bit cold hearted and cold blooded. Not that we should be all up in your business like that. This is entertainment for some people, so that's why I'm putting it out there. But frankly, I'm gonna move on with my life after this video, okay, and move on to stuff. But I did want to talk about it because I was curious, and I wonder if you were too, to see where she was. Um, it's hard. It's hard to defend fairness uh, when, like, you literally push out bullshit. The only thing I literally was saying was, let's not pay attention to this bitch. Obviously, she want our attention. So my my opinion still stands that we should not be paying attention to this bird. Who gives a fuck? Obviously, clearly, after all of this, it has been validated that she wants attention, right? Why do we keep giving her attention? We keep making these videos for content to give her attention, or why do we keep paying attention to her? If it, you know what I mean? And I'm paying attention to her right now. But why? Why? It's Look at this. Your friend is a backstab. This flew right out. Your friend is a backstabbing, two-faced, self-serving, hand-fisted cunt. Meghan Markle is pushing herself off like she's a friend. You know what I mean? And so she's a friend to America. She's a friend to the world. I don't think Meghan Markle really give a fuck about you. She don't even give a fuck about her dad. Now, that's if she didn't really go see her dad. If she didn't really go see her dad, girl, you a low down, cold hearted piece of poo. Straight up. Your dad, who put you, the reason why you got to step foot in England and to meet any of these cats is because of your pa. And this how you treat his ass? Like he don't exist? This how you treat the rest of the family, like they don't exist? Like you're black? You claiming black too. You claiming that people are racist against you. You don't even claim your own black family. I am disturbed by that. I don't even want to make it racist, but clearly Meghan Markle's the one that made it racist in the first place, right? Talked about black shit, and they're treating me like, having conversations about me being, about what color his skin's gonna be, which nobody should have been offended about that shit. I wasn't even offended. And fake ass Oprah, oh, that was fake. Okay? Why is anybody shocked that anybody talked about skin color or racism in This country or any other part of the world is beyond me. All right. It says, take a fucking trip. Go see some shit, do some new things, talk to someone cooler than you. You are talented and fucking amazing. Shame, regret, and guilt. Those are just bullshit. Let that shit go. Take a shot. Don't fucking force it. Step away from. This must be for me. So I don't know what the fuck I was talking about, but what I was saying was literally, if you are, you care so much about what's going on in this country, doesn't it start with family first? Do you care about what's going on with your pa, who's a really nice man? You know what I mean? Now it could be two things. She don't give a fuck about her dad because her dad went on fucking YouTube with P Dinah and was talking mad shit. That's one of the things. Like, fuck this nigga. I don't give a fuck about him. He shouldn't have went and he did that like interview. I'm pretty sure they saw that interview. I am absolutely pretty sure that Megan watched that video with her dad and P Dinah. And it wasn't necessarily the she probably didn't like it if she did see it, which would merit her not giving a fuck about him even having a stroke in the hospital because he keeps violating what she deems as her privacy. Right? Because that was hardcore that he was like, I don't give a fuck anymore and just started talking about her ass. And then all of a sudden he ends up, well, he did have a stroke, and I wonder if he made it to England for Trooping the Colors or whatever it's called. I'm sorry if I'm getting it wrong. I wonder if he did make it for Trooping the Colors, but if he did not, it's because he was sick. He had a stroke and he couldn't make it. But Megan and her husband showed up, to his family's house, watching his family. Like, she's not really dealing with her family because I don't know why. I don't know if she thinks that they're trashy, whatever. But, like, honestly, a lot of this shit is trashy. You know what I mean? I can't specifically say that the monarchy is trash or whatever because I don't know those people. But, the way they dealt with their family was trashy. The way, and so yeah, sorry that you. I'm not sorry, but like, it's too bad that you can't go back home and be amongst your family and celebrate your traditions that you grew up celebrating because you isolated yourself because of a relationship that you were in, which you should never do as a grown ass man, and or grown ass woman. Isolate yourself from somebody's other part of the family without even taking care of your own family. I just think it's wrong. I literally do. So, I don't know if I'm gonna put this video out. Damn, it's 23 minutes into it. I just know that Megan needs to get her shit together and really go talk to her family. And you should learn by now that you can't pull these public stunts. It's a new day. People like debunk shit all the time. Even after seeing and hearing some of the things that went on in Texas, after hearing the media say we weren't really coming for Megan or looking at her or paying attention to her, you could tell when you look at the video again, they weren't really paying attention to Megan or coming for her or looking at her. And the people that was following and chasing her around were her own people, supposedly. So I could be wrong about that one. But yeah, I can say I'm glad that people took the time to go out and pay attention to what's going on in regards to violence in our country, especially with Uvalde with babies. That's what got me. I'm still shook over that shit. Babies. Um, which why I was like, okay, like she did her thing. She went over there. Like, how is this wrong? But then, people breaking it down. You have to be genuine. You literally have to be genuine in what you do. You have to be authentic. That girl talk about authenticity all the time, but where's your authenticity? Where is your authenticity? Just go ahead and donate like everybody else. Say a little something, something. Also, take care of your dad. Make sure your dad's okay too. Because for me, when you're getting close to death, or a family member, somebody who took care of you, made sure that you were okay, and they're getting close to death, and you turn your back on them, bitch, that's cold. You cold. And yeah, your popularity is at an all time low. You are not liked because you seem like an opportunist, straight up. It seems like that child's an opportunist. So it's too bad that you can't defend a person like this. You can't. And I wasn't trying to defend her, but I was trying to be fair. And to be fair, anybody going to take the time out to afford to go out. I couldn't afford to go out there. This is not saying anything about anybody else in their pockets and their finances. I personally could not go out to Uvalde. I have a full time job. You know what I mean? And I can't just pick up a plane ticket anytime I like. I can't. So I'm a real, genuine, fucking provincial fucking American. You know what I mean? I'm not simple, but Anyways, first of all, God bless the people of Uvalde, and God bless the children. Let's pray for the babies. Let's pray for the violence to leave, and to continue to shine a light on motherfuckers that are not genuinely out here trying to help. Like, it's more insulting that you took the time to get a photo op than you did to go and talk to those kids to see what was going on. Even make a personal statement. It didn't have to be in front of the cameras. It could have been on YouTube, or through Archwell, something like that. You didn't do none of that shit. You did it. You went and you fucking, did your little photo op thing, or whatever, and walked around and pretended to be incognito and shit, and then no photos, please, no photos, and ran back to the car. This shit is ridiculous. What was the point? But she did donate food, so that's it. Thank you for listening. I hope that you guys got a good kick out of this. It's too bad that I can't be fair in regards to this person. And you notice that you didn't see your husband, right? He probably told her, "Look, girl, I know these people. I've been here. I've done that. It's probably not a good, probably not a good look for you." Or he just doesn't have any say so in her life like you think he does. So let's pull on Prince Harry and see what was he thinking in regards to Uvalde. What was going on in Prince Harry's head in regards to Uvalde? I think they're on the outskirts with each other, even though like they show up and they kissing pictures and shit. I kind of feel like Prince Harry is like not there, to be honest with you. It's not friendly. It's not kind. There's nothing going on with these people except that something is changing. What's going on with Prince Harry? And like I said, I was being fair to everyone. So I went and I looked up the videos of the people that were like, and I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna say this, and it's just to help you out, sis. You got the wrong color foundation, and you look like Frankenstein. This greenish olive tone, specifically for one of the YouTube people. Don't talk shit about nobody if you look like shit, baby girl. You got on camera to look like poo to talk shit about somebody? Oof. I couldn't even listen. I couldn't even listen. Some of y'all just evil and nasty. Like you don't even know this woman. Like that's what trips me out too. You're not coming with a fair outlook. You coming with straight up hate. What specifically? I'm not talking about P Dinah's makeup now, but specifically, P Dinah was off the chain when she was talking about this woman. She was livid. Okay, she could not. Her mouth was turned up and all of that shit. I literally couldn't hear it because it was done in such a nasty way. And I'm not saying anything bad about P Dinah. I'm just saying I had to turn it off because I didn't hear anything over like the bitter rant. You know what I mean? So just FYI, like honestly, it's a little bitter. You ain't got to like me. You know what I mean? I ain't here to be liked, by the way. So I'm sure you like P Dinah more than me, but who gives a fuck? I okay, so Prince Harry is, I don't know if he Knight of Rods with the Ace of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. I'm feeling like Prince Harry is just really happy in his own skin right now. He literally could be moving across seas. There could be a third party situation as well. Um, they could be moving back to England. That's gonna make him happy. Two of Cups with the Page of Cups and the Seven of Rods. It feels like Prince Harry is also very defensive but wants to apologize to his family. I see a huge family apology, and this is a wish fulfillment to make things right with his people. And that's literally what he's doing. There's a new house that's coming. I got a feeling that he's moving out of the old house and finding his own digs here. Uh, and it looks like he's going to be single on his own. So that's what Prince. Let me see. I'm still shuffling. What's going on with the move to out of the city? He's trying to have patience, trying to have the Knight of Rods came out again, the Ace of Pentacles came out again, King of Pentacles again. For sure, this is Prince Harry's energy. Enthusiastic about his money situation, enthusiastic about something that's finally starting to grow, holding on to what he has. He's literally moving away from a situation, going towards calmer waters. There may be some missed opportunities here as well. I always say that, but it's always true. You're going to find out something about, first of all, he's going to be single, but you're going to find out something about work as well. I'm telling you, they are cooperating. First of all, they may break up on TV. One, they're going to break up on TV in the public eye. Two, you're going to see him be single. This is all going to be shocking to everybody, which it shouldn't be, but it's going to be shocking to everybody that he's like moving into the single life here. It's the Nine of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles. I kind of feel like he's moving towards something different. Walking away, I'm telling you. I'm telling you. They argue a lot. They're not saying anything. They're keeping really quiet on what's going on in regards to their family situation here. He's walking away. They argue way too much, and they're keeping real quiet about what they know, are doing, seeing, and have. You're gonna know because they're gonna use it for their little money venture. They're gonna use it for the TV show, and he has something to. He has a lot to lose as well. So he is also putting, his what am I? He's also putting he's betting on this show as well to make a little money. And that's where they are with their life. Like people don't understand that he's no longer a working royal and he has to work to make a living. And that's what they're doing. He's literally thinking about his money. Now, is it the right decision? I don't know if it's the right decision, but it is a decision. It's good for his pockets. Um, you're gonna see them break up on TV, on camera. You're gonna see family shit come into play. You're gonna see the dad. Like, this is all good for TV. That's why they're not giving you bits and pieces right now. That's why you didn't see her go talk to her dad in the hospital. I guarantee you that shit's gonna show up online. It was also gonna show up is her not complaining, but talking about I can't, how she can't move or do anything because everywhere she go, look and turn, people are paying attention to her. That's what you want, bitch. So that's what you got. She not a bitch. I shouldn't have said it like that. That's what you want, and that's what you got. So I hope this was entertaining for you, guys. This is Zen with I don't know what that was. This is Zen with the I Am Tarot. Um, you can look me up anytime. Holla at your girl. Facebook, book a reading. They're fun. You'll love it. 150 for 30 minutes. Okay. Goodbye.